Hey everybody, today we're going to be changing out the stock headlights on my new Subaru Forester. It's a 2013, but it should be the same for I think 2009 through 2013. We have high beams, low beams, fog lights, and then new fog light housings because the ones on the car are broke. The high beams and low beams, one is an H11 and the other is a 9005. And then for the fog lights, these are 9006. I don't know if that's what the original comes with, but that's what these came with, but in halogen bulbs. So I got some yellow LED bulbs. Anyway, let's get started. All right, under the hood, the only thing you need to take off is this piece. You can unscrew them. Mine's pretty loose already. This is just the air intake, so it just slides off like that. Put it to the side. For these, you just turn them to the left, pull them out. Those are the high beams. It's the same on the driver's side. Turn it to the left, pull it out. And then for these ones, these are the low beams, I believe. But you're gonna have to really crank these covers off. So these just unscrew lefty-loosey. They can be super tight. And then in there's not a ton of room back there to get it. You kinda I got big fat hands, but same thing, turn it to the left, pull it out. This one on the driver's side is especially hard because the battery's right there. And you don't have a ton you can see my hand squishing up against the battery. You don't have a ton of room to get it, but you can. Anyway, I'll get that out and then check back in. Okay, I was able to get that side done. It's the same on this side. So how you remove the bulbs is there's just a little tab right there. You just push it down, pull it out. There's the old bulb. And then the one closest to the center of the car is that 9005. So that's what this looks like. Right here. So same thing. You put it in. You put it in so that the tail is kind of pointed down to the side. And then you lock it in, and then the tail of the LED is pointed straight down. Then all you gotta do is plug it in. Just like that. And then this, you can just zip tie out of the way. It probably won't hurt anything dangling there. But then just the exact same thing for this. You pull it out and you put the new one in. The only thing that's different is because of this dust cover, you have to shove all of this stuff. You have to shove it down in the hole. But these ones will fit. The C-Light H11s, they're not too thick that the dust cover won't fit on, and all the stuff will fit down in that headlight hole. So if you're having trouble with LEDs that are too big, these will work on a Subaru Forester. Anyway, I'm gonna get all this plugged in and then we'll move on to the fog lights. Okay, for the fog lights, this is the old one. I've already put the new ones back in. I'm just gonna show you how to replace the bulbs because it's a bit tricky. So when you actually are trying to get to the fog lights, there's only two things you need to take out. It's under the car. I'll show you. So you have your tow hook right here. there's a bolt right behind the tow hook. And then there's this tab. All you do is put a flathead screwdriver in there, pry it out, and then you can pull this tab out. And then what you can do, this is the fender liner. Just for reference, here's the tow hook. Here's the outside of the car. So right where that plastic is, follow it down, tow hook, fender liner. So you pull the fender liner back. It's very thin, very floppy. And then that will give you access to the back of the light. So it's kind of a little bit overwhelming. You should definitely wear some safety glasses because dirt falls on you. But once you have access to it, it's the same thing. So once you have access to the back, all you do, you twist it to the left, you pull it out, you put your new bulb in, twist it to the right. The great thing about the fog lights is you don't have to worry about clearances. There's enough room behind here. You could get the biggest, baddest bulb that you want, as bright of an LED. I went with yellow. I think it's a really cool look. But that's how you do that. Just those two tabs. You don't have to do anything else. It's the same on both sides. Anyway, now I'll show you what it looks like with the new lights installed. Pretty sweet.